December 28th. This is the dog, Predictions.12. Let's get betting. We got 4 college games today. We get UCF against Duke in the Military Bowl out of Annapolis, Maryland. We're looking at Duke minus 3.5, 62.5 to over and under. Got 83% of the money on Duke minus 3.5. Kind of like Duke. Going to buy the game down to 3 though. UCF, I just don't think they care to really even be in this bowl here. 65% of the money on the over. I'm kind of preferring the under. I just don't think UCF's showing up here. You got Duke at 31st in offense and defense rankings this year compared to 55 for UCF, who seemed to just kind of fall apart at the end of the year there. All right, so let's move on. That game's at 2 o'clock, by the way, Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we got Kansas against Arkansas. The line being Arkansas minus 2.5 and 68.5. That's the AutoZone Liberty Bowl out of Memphis, Tennessee. Pretty good weather here in Tennessee today, even though I'm on the other side of Tennessee. I'm going to grab Kansas. They got 89% of the money. I'm going to push it on up to plus 3. Just be on the safe side here. The over is 68.5. 97% of the money on the over. As you well know, that Arkansas likes to play these high-scoring games. Always keep an account too, guys. These transfer portals going on here. It's kind of ridiculous to even keep track of them. Who's starting? Who thinks they're going to go pro? Who's injured? So on and so forth. Coaches that are leaving. Coaches that are staying. So you need a full-time job figuring all this out. But let's just stick with the numbers here. So Kansas plus 3 on the buy, which means you got to lay minus 120. Also, really like the over 68.5, 97% of the money on the over. Like I said, it's a clear day here in Tennessee. So, also might put a little money on Kansas. So I usually put, let's just say I put $200 down on Kansas plus 3. Probably put $100 on Kansas straight up. The money line is being plus 126. Next game. So we're going down to San Diego County for the Credit Union Holiday Bowl on Fox. So obviously out of San Diego, California, which North Carolina traveling all the way out. Oregon just going a little bit south. So more fans obviously going to be there from Oregon than North Carolina. The line is Oregon minus 13.5. Over and under is at 70.5. All of a sudden it's jumped up to 74.5. So you can just see the money pouring in on the over on these games here. It was 73%. I'm sure it's up to 75% of the money is on the over. Yeah, I got dogs. Kind of love the over on the first half. Check the line. Should be probably half of that. Also, Oregon minus 13.5. So, like them 2 bets right there. Our last game of the evening, 9 o'clock tonight. Out of Houston, we have Texas Tech, Ole Miss. Everyone was all over Ole Miss at first, 83%. It has shifted towards Texas Tech now. 71% of the money is now on Texas Tech. The line being Texas Tech getting 3.5, over and under 71.5. So let's grab Texas Tech. It's rolled up from 3.5 to 4. A nice solid number there. Pay the 120 juice. Also Texas Tech to win this game. And also 63% of the money is on the over. And let's see where that's been going here. It is creeping up here. People are betting on the over, so now it's at 71.5. So it has changed from this morning all the way up to tonight, 2 points. So late money coming in on the over, now 64%. So let's put some money on the over also. Like Texas Tech, also like them to win. And so we got 4 games, one out of Annapolis, Maryland, UFC. There we go again, UCF against Duke. Out of Memphis, we got the Kansas and Arkansas game. And out of San Diego, we got the North Carolina and Oregon game. And out of Houston, Texas tonight, we have Texas Tech going up against Ole Miss. So, check your starting quarterbacks, check the injuries, check the transfer portals, check who's inspired, check who doesn't really give a damn. So let's get betting, boys. Let's win some money. Got 4 games. You got over and unders going on. Don't forget your first half over on Oregon and North Carolina. They should be lighting it up out there in San Diego. Always beautiful weather, you know that. And have a great day, guys. It is Thursday. We got a nice weekend full of college games and pro games coming up. It should be exciting. I am the dog. I run Predictions.12. I give out free winners every day. So check me out, and let's get betting.